People lose their sense of taste and smell sometimes from brain injuries, or balance. They have word-finding problems and difficulty recognizing objects or describing objects they're seeing. A lot of them get very paranoid, anxious. They think that everybody's out to get them. I heard a person today speaking at a seminar who puts it this way, that the person died in this accident and was replaced by somebody no one recognizes. There are some organizations out there that are consumer organizations that provide excellent resources, one of which is the Brain Injury Association of America. In my state, there's the Brain Injury Association of Virginia, and that's where I would start as a family member. They can put you in touch with rehab facilities and therapists. You know, I have one client who had a terrible, terrible brain injury recently. Just the best woman ever. She was a 35-year public school teacher in the inner city. She retired from teaching and was still working at her second job. A truck came through the light and hit her, and she bashed her head on the window and got what's called a subdural hematoma in her head. Just her brain was swelling. She had to live with one side of her head collapsed, wearing a helmet. But her brain injury, brain damage is permanent. She goes to her doctor, who tells her, you know, here's your problem, here's what we need to do. And 20 minutes later, she thinks he's told her just the opposite, and she's angry. When you have to re-enter life and you have to start thinking with your frontal lobe and, you know, performing executive functioning, and you can't do it, and you've been a type A personality who was a very successful person before that, you realize your whole life has changed. And that's what I think is the frustrating thing for a lot of the people I represent, is that oftentimes, until they've talked to either their lawyer or an expert in brain injury, they feel like no one believes them. My name is Mike Phelan. I practice at Cantor Arkema in Richmond, Virginia.